Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURUL OYUN binti AHAMAD NAZARI. Today I will explain question 6 about a sinking fund loan arrangement. I will go through part A, part B and part C step by step, including the meaning of every important sentence in the question. First, let us understand the situation given. The question says, a Malaysian corporation secures a business development loan of 100,000 ringgit from Maybank for a tenure of 10 years at an annual interest rate of 10%. This means the company borrows 100,000 ringgit from the bank. The loan lasts for 10 years and the interest charged by the bank is 10% per year. Next, the question says, under the financing terms, the bank will receive annual year-end payments consisting only of the interest due. This sentence is very important. It means every year, the company only pays the interest to the bank. The principal amount, which is 100,000 ringgit, is not reduced during the 10 years. So, yearly interest payment is 10% times 100,000 equals to 10,000. Therefore, the company pays 10,000 ringgit every year as interest. So next, the question says, until the end of the 10th year when the entire 100,000 ringgit principal must be repaid in a single lump sum. This means after 10 years, the company must repay the whole 100,000 ringgit at once because this is a large payment. The company prepares earlier by creating a sinking fund. The next sentence says, to prepare for this major terminal repayment, the corporation established a capital sinking fund with a local investment trust earning an annual effective rate of 8%. This means the company saves money every year into a sinking fund account. The sinking fund earns 8% annual interest. So finally, the question says, the borrower will make level annual year-end deposits into this sinking fund so that its accumulated value exactly clears the principal at maturity. This means the company deposits the same amount every year into the sinking fund. At the end of year 10, the sinking fund must grow exactly to 100,000 ringgit Malaysia. So part A, find the required amount of the annual sinking fund deposit. We use the sinking fund formula SD equals to L over S angle N J, whereas SD is sinking fund deposit, L is 100,000, N is 10, J is 8%. Now we calculate the sinking fund deposit. So we substituting into the formula. We got the sinking fund deposit is 6902.94887. After the calculation, we got 6902.95. We rounded to 2 decimal places. So the company must deposit RM 6,902.95 cents every year into the sinking fund. So next, for part B, construct the sinking fund schedule. The schedule has several columns. So the first column we have year 0 until 10, and next the second column is interest paid. Since the company only pays interest on the loan each year, so the 10% times 100,000 equals to 10,000. So every year interest paid is 10,000 ringgit. This amount stays constant from year 1 until year 10. So the third column is sinking fund deposit. From part A, we already found the sinking fund deposit is 6,902.95 cents. This deposit is also constant every year. And the next column is interest earned on sinking fund. So this interest depends on the previous balance in the sinking fund. So the formula is interest earned in sinking fund equals to amount in sinking fund times 8%. So for year 1, there is no money in the fund yet, so interest earned is 0. For year 2, amount in sinking fund is 6,902.95 times 8%. So we got 552.24, and the same process continues for every year. So the next column is amount in sinking fund. So I wrote the formula. Amount in sinking fund new equals to amount in sinking fund old plus interest earned on sinking fund plus sinking fund deposit. So we go to the year 1, 0 plus 6902.95 plus 0. So we got 6902.95. For year 2, 6902.95 plus 6902.95 plus 552.24 equals to 14358.14. This continues until year 10. At year 10, the sinking fund balance becomes approximately 100,000 ringgit. Sometimes we may get 100,000.02 or 999.98 because of rounding. That is acceptable. So the last column is net amount of loan. This shows the remaining loan after considering the sinking fund accumulation. So the formula is net amount of loan new equals to net amount of loan old minus sinking fund deposit minus interest earned on sinking fund. So for year 1, 100,000 minus 6902.95 minus 0. So we got 93097.05. For year 2, we calculate 93097.05 minus 6902.95 minus 552.24 equals to 85641.86. For year 10, 13799.01 minus 6902.95 minus 6896.08 equals to, we got the negative sign, negative 0.02. The negative value happens because of rounding. In practice, we treat this as 0. So the loan is fully settled. And for part C, find the accumulated balance inside the sinking fund at the end of year 3 and year 4. We use the sinking fund deposit formula. ST equals to L over S angle NJ. So we derive from that. So we want the L equals to ST times S angle NJ. So calculation for end of year 3, we substitute the information. We have the ST and we have the N and J. So after calculation, for the end of year 3, we got RM 22,409 and 74 cents. So the end of year 4 is, we substitute all the information. So after the calculation, we got the end of year 4 is RM 31,105 and 47 cents. And that's all from me. Thank you.